Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today what I'm doing is an unboxing of some different cases from a company called ESR, and this is the ESR Alliance case manufacturer. Have not reviewed any of their cases in the past actually on the channel, but they did reach out to me in response to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and sent over some cases for an unboxing and for me to share with you guys and just kind of take a look at these cases. So again, a couple different cases from a company called ESR. So I don't even know what's in these, so we'll have to take a look as we go. So I have not opened this yet, obviously don't know, just got the package. I do have the Note 20 Ultra in Mystic White, and in a prior video I did install this D-brand white leather skin on the back. Wanted to kind of keep with the white theme here, and I think the D-brand skin actually looks pretty sweet. I'll link to that video in the card above if you haven't seen it. So the first case we have here is some sort of tough case, and I'll have to look, I'll get the exact names and I'll put them in the description link below. But if you want to check out their, I think they sell these on Amazon, and if you want to go to esrgear.com to find out more information. And this is a black case. So you get a few things in here. If you have any problems, how to contact them, install instructions. So this is one of their tough cases, and as you can see, it has quite a beefy outer protection piece, which is made out of kind of like a hard plastic. It has a little bit of flex to it, but it's pretty rigid, and then the corners feel a little bit more rubbery, I guess. And this is a kind of like a sandwich style case, so you do get to pull off. So in order to get your phone in here, you do kind of have to pull it apart a little bit. Basically, it has this outer frame that goes around the edge of the device, and then kind of the inner piece of the case, which is, like I said, it's slightly stiff but flexible on the edges. It's kind of like a TPU material. So basically, you put this on your phone. So you put that around the front of your phone, and it has all the proper kind of cutout pieces and all of that, and then you just kind of snap the whole thing in. So it's a little bit of a tight fit. I don't know, it might be because I have the D-brand skin on the back, which is potentially giving it a little bit of a tighter fit than it would have otherwise. But as you can see, then you have a clear back, kind of like a plastic hard back, camera cutout, decent amount of protection around the camera itself. It does go a little bit higher than the camera, so it'll protect it from getting bumps there. Like I said, the corner is a little bit beefed up. You got your microphone hole on the top, you got your cutouts on the bottom, a little bit of an indentation around the S Pen, so you can easily get that out. It does have a little bit of a lanyard hole if you want to kind of put a lanyard on it. But overall, works well. I do have a screen protector on the screen. I can link to the screen protector also in the description. It works pretty well with the Note 20 Ultra. Gives you pretty good amount of drop protection, I think. It does really beef up the side of the phone, and has a good lip on the top and bottom. So overall, it looks like fairly good protection. So that was more of a rugged case. The next case that we have to look at is their classic hybrid case. And this one is going to be a very clear case. Also has a little bit of a bigger lip around the camera module. Clear case. This one is quite easy to get on the phone, just kind of pops on. and allows you to retain definitely the whole look of the phone. Depending on what version you have, etc., the whole thing is clear. Again, has a lanyard hole at the bottom, cutouts, S Pen, microphone cutout on the top. A little bit less protection on the lip. There is slightly a lip there, so it will, if you lay it flat, it won't hit the table. A little less protection on the sides here than the tough case. It exposes a little bit more of the glass, as you can see. Not a ton, but just a little bit. The curvature is exposed here, just by the slightest amount. Buttons are kind of built into the case. Very positive feel, easy to use. So this is definitely cool if you like that kind of see-through look. You don't want your phone to be obscured by any case itself. And this is really clear. I mean, this is like crystal clear. Other cases I've looked at in the past that have been clear have often had a little bit of like a tint to them, like maybe a little yellow tint or something like that, because it's not crystal clear. This is, I don't know if you can really tell here. It's like glass almost, right? So crystal clear TPU. So this is their classic hybrid case. So the next case is a case with a kickstand. So it's very similar to the hybrid case in that it's same clear material, except there's a molded in kickstand on the back, which is made out of metal. So this is a really nice aluminum, kind of a silver aluminum, and this whole thing is like basically molded into there. You might be able to take it out. Yeah, it looks like you could get it out if you wanted to, but I don't know why you'd want to. You potentially, no. This will only fit one way. I thought maybe you could flip it around, but it looks like it only fits one way. But yeah, so same sort of case as the hybrid one, except with the kickstand. Now this does add quite a bit of a bump on the back, but doesn't, I mean the case is pretty slim, so it doesn't necessarily add a ton of depth or width or whatever to it. Just something to note, it's not flush. There is a little bit of a bump out because of that. And then you can basically set the phone down. And the viewing angle, somewhat adjustable. Within a range, because this is pretty tight. So it doesn't, it's, once you open it, there's a little bit of tension, so you can kind of adjust what angle you might want the phone to kind of sit at just by moving this, and then once you get to a certain point, it's going to just snap back in. But again, same construction as the prior one, except with the added kickstand. And again, like I said, quite a bit of lift around the actual camera module, so you will protect that from any bumps and bruises when you're putting it on the table or whatnot. So that's cool. Very easy to get on and off. Again, kind of crystal clear material. And then the last case they sent says Echo Tempered. I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, so this looks to have, yeah. So this one, Very similar to the prior two, except this one has a tempered glass back. So the actual back of the case is glass instead of TPU plastic as it is, or as it was on the other two that I just showed. This one is a little bit, yeah, I mean, it's glass. So obviously it would be a little bit more fragile if you drop the case at all. But does give you a firmer back plate. It is tempered glass, so I would hope that it's not going to crack too easily. But then the cutouts, everything exactly the same. Like I said, those last two cases and this one, the overall case itself is pretty much the same. Just the one had the kickstand, and now this one has the tempered glass back. This feels good. It feels nice because it doesn't feel plasticky, but you still have the grip on the sides because of the TPU. But you do get that full, kind of full coverage glass back, which is pretty slick actually. I do like this one. This one is just a little bit harder to get off the phone because there's not as much flex. And you don't want to flex it too much because you'll potentially crack it. So you have to be careful when you're taking it off. Now that's all the cases that they sent. The one thing they did also send is a camera lens protector. So we'll take a look at that. I'm not going to install this because I do have this D brand skin on the camera module. But I'll show you what it looks like. So you get like a cleaning kit, again, a couple cleaning kits to clean the glass off. And you get a couple of these in the package. So it's basically a black full glass plate cover that goes on the Note 20 so that you can prevent scratches and whatnot from the glass here. It does have a hole where this top right one, there's a hole. It goes all the way through for the LED flash, so it won't obscure the flash by flashing through glass, but glass covers the rest of the 3 camera holes and the laser sensor, the laser AF, etc. So again, like I said, I'm not going to install this, but it basically goes right there. So definitely something cool if you're worried about scratching up the camera module glass. Something like this would definitely give you some added protection. So like I said, I'm not going to install that because I don't want to take off the D brand skin, but it looks pretty easy to do. They give you a couple cleaning kits to clean off the glass. Pretty simple from an installation perspective. Again, I do want to thank ESR for sending these over to the channel. The tough case is nice if you're looking for something with a little bit more protection. And then the other ones are very cool if you like to be able to see through and see your phone. You spend all this money on an awesome phone that has cool glass back and or skins and things like that that you might do to it. And it's nice to be able to kind of see that instead of covering it up in a big black piece of plastic or something like that. So if you have any questions, go ahead and post those below. Like I said, I'll drop a link in the description to get to all these. Please consider subscribing to the channel, giving this a thumbs up. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.